project, the purpose of the project is for the member to learn about different communication styles and identify her primary style, also mentioning and sharing the impact of her styles on others. Over to you, Toastmaster Ritu.
Can you get this item from my room, the one that we haven't used in a while? Where can I get it, Mom? It's in the cupboard beside my bed on top of the shelf, and you can find an old photo frame beside it where we have a photo of our family taken 5 years back in Chitwan, remember? Automatically, my mind is confused over her long instructions, and I just say, Mom, can you please sum it up? The item is in my bedroom. There are two cupboards in my bedroom. One is made out of wood, other one is made covered with glass. You can find the item in the cupboard made out of glass where all of the household items are kept, and it's on the top shelf, and it's this big. It's brown in color, and when you weigh it, it might be 1 or 2 kgs. Why did I even ask? Mom, hold on, okay? I will go and find it. If I don't find it, I will call you. And when I enter the room and look at the cupboard, I find the item immediately. And I wonder, was the detailed instructions even necessary? Good morning, presiding officer, fellow Toastmasters, and dear guests. All of us have a various communication styles with which we interact with one another. And in this case, my mom and my communication style is polar opposites. She lies in the other extreme end where she likes to give as much details as possible to make tasks easier for others. But I lie on the other end where I like to keep things to the point, not to not over confuse people with instructions. Because of the various communication styles that we have, there's high chance of miscommunication that might happen with us, and understanding what kind of communicators we are, um, um, uh, communicators we are and the people around us are will radically improve our message as well as relationships. There are four types of communicators, and I fall strongly under the direct communication category. And you guessed it right. I do not like it when people tell me long stories filled with suspense, asking me to guess what happened next. I'm usually the one who says, can you not stretch the story any longer? Tell me immediately. Given my communication style, I never liked networking events and ran away just from the sound of it. These are the events that a more sociable, energetic, and enthusiastic person like Toastmaster Saroj would like. They are the peoples who value and feel motivated by relationships. As for me, I always thought, what would I even say in these events? And always wondered how not to make small talk even more awkward than it already is. Um, and even with friends, when I'm texting them for over 5 minutes, I wonder why this cannot be a phone call, so much more efficient, right? And I type, can we finish this conversation over the phone? And they write back, can't talk now, a bit busy. And I wonder, how are they even managing to type such lengthy sentences even while they were busy? Even in the workplace, when I'm giving out instructions or information to my teams or colleagues, I'm usually direct to the point and focus on the steps to achieve the results. But when I'm on the receiving end, I'm the third type of communicator, which is the analytical communicator, the one who wants information to be presented to them in a step-by-step logical manner. But even then, too, I do not forget my direct communication style. I want the information to be presented to me in a concise manner. So whenever anyone misses out of any point in their presentation, I'm usually the one to point out immediately. And if they are overstretching a point more than necessary, I politely tell them that I've understood this point. Can you please move on to the next? Having worked 8 years of my life so far, I'm sure I've come across all of the four type of communicators, the fourth one being the supportive communicator, the calm, cool, patient one, in the form of my direct subordinates or my business partner. They are the one I've always admired how calm, collected, and patient they can be even during filing deadlines. And they are the ones who to approach to during these difficult circumstances because they're so calm and collected. In Northmandu, don't you think that we find a bit of that in Toastmaster Nikisha? I always wish I was more of that too. Therefore, all of the communication styles that I've used so far in home, with friends and in the workplace have worked for me so far to get the work done on time. And also I've met a close group of friends, but in the process I've been labeled as bossy, demanding, perfectionist, and competitive, after which I had to change my communication style to match my audience. And especially being an HR professional, I had to sound more empathetic and diplomatic. I also had to learn how to network with people, and in because in business your net worth is indirectly related to your net worth too, right? All in all, the communication styles we use is a medium that we have chosen and learned because of the various situations life has thrown at us. Being good at one communication style does not mean that we are bad at the other three. People can actually juggle communication styles like wearing different hats for different occasions. But how well we choose, we pick and master the hat based on the person in front of you is the real question. The answer to which, the sooner you find out, the sooner we will be better communicators. Over to you, Toastmaster of the morning.
Thank you, General Evaluator. Congratulations on your initiation and with this completion of Level 2 Project 1 speech of yours, Toastmaster Ritu. You made us clear about various communication styles in such a manner that the fluency of your language and perfect eye contact was causing the audience to react and respond quite well. We could picture you with your mother on finding that item. So I must say, I acknowledged how the clarity was there and the conversation at the start of the speech kept audience hooked. I found also found you were comfortable with the appearance among the audience. The speech was framed into highly compelling and well constructed manner. I realized the topic and the purpose of your speech was well achieved given how you made people and the characters fall into the explanation of various types of communication style that you made. You resonated the bleedsome characters and shaped the explanation on how the pursuing and the receiving ends do change the style of communication. So the way you go parallel with direct communication style, but when you are in the receiving end, that changes into analytical, and how with your colleagues and business partners that lead you with the notion of supportive communicator. So I grasped the overall types of communication styles that you were presenting there. And I also grasped how vocal variety of yours made it possible for you to be understood clearly, and the tones made quite blitzum impact when you put in your mother into it, and the theme was represented quite well. Since the opportunities to work on and evolve comes together ample with Toastmasters, there can be a few growth of emotional impact into your well-constructed speech. The hand gestures present there, but still had been demurred. So it would be wonderful with more moment, making the speech lively to watch. So it was beautiful, the starting you did, keeping audience hooked. How lovely would it be if there had been same enthusiasm till the end of the speech? So more of the emotions into the story, like I could not find it. Why is even why is even that much detail necessary? As such. So in the nutshell, the beauty of your speech has achieved its objectives. A little bit of all other details and additive into it, you'll reach greater levels. Congratulations on your speech and hoping to see other speeches